What's up everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial, Spider Punk. Today I'm on a landscape page. Use a pencil and an eraser and hit pause if I go too fast. Center point of my page is about here. We'll come up over to the left. I'm going to start with this big eye. Typical sort of Spider-Man eye, right? It's kind of standard, yeah. So we go, starting about here, we'll just curve this line up and over, and we got to put a little spike on the end. So it curves up to the spike, okay? All right, so then we got to bring this down around the other way. All the way around like so. All right. And then we do the white on the inside. So you just sort of follow this line again. And then we go down. Around to the front up here. So his head is turned away from us a little bit. So the other eye, we can only see like half of it, if even, right? So just down, a little bit diagonal down. So we do this sort of V shape, right? There. Right, and this kind of goes around the back of his head. So it bumps out a little bit here and around here as well. And then you'll have the white section that you can see just here. And then this points in towards his nose like that. Okay, so that's kind of all you can see of his eye on that side. Okay, so from this point here, top of his head curves all the way around down to his neck, right? And then you have his chin down here. So we'll do the top of his head first. So we'll just bend this back like so. Okay, and this will like go down this way for the back of his neck, right? So his jaw, like the front of his face and his jaw, will come down from here. So we go down towards his chin, and then it goes around the chin, and then up for his jawbone, up this way, and then it just changes direction about here because the mask sort of goes around his ear, so it goes up, and your jaw always connects to your ear, so you'll have a little like bump line for his ear just there. So the spikes on his head, small one at the back, and they get sort of gradually bigger as we go around his head, right? And this one will be like on the head, so we'll have like a curved line kind of here, because it kind of like curves down towards the middle of his face. So this one goes over our line for the head that we drew here. Right. So the front of his neck then just comes down just close to the chin here. And then his collar, his denim collar, comes across this way, like so. So I'll do the webbing on his face now. So we have the diamond sort of shape in the middle, right? So it comes out from the eye here, like that, kind of like a letter M. And then it comes down this way, like so. And then each of these points has a line coming out of it, right? And this curves all the way around like his head, so that way. like so, and then out of this one, around the back of the head, and then down here on his face, there, another one going down the front of his face here, another one here, and put another one, say, this way. And then we have the lines that go across, right? So bumping across his face. Like so. And here as well. Okay, so some on his neck too, actually. So I think we could see one going that way. Maybe here as well, coming down from the neckline. And then maybe one at the front. And then we have some cross lines just coming across his neck here. Like that, and that's all I can really see on that side now. Right, now just sort of thicken up the edge lines for his head here. Right, so sorry, now just darkening up these lines. So then, body. Okay, so the back of his jacket, kind of the collar is like bent up here, and then it goes down his back, like that way. Then the front of the collar is here, and he's doing the punk rock sort of sign, right? So his shoulder comes down here, and then his arm comes up to his fingers. So we have like shoulder muscle go here. Right, and then the back of it. So he's got his jacket here. And the back of that comes down this way. Just go down off my page. And then he's got a pretty big bicep here. And then some more sort of shoulder muscle lines on like the back of his jacket and stuff, just coming out underneath his arm there. He could have like some shoulder muscle lines and stuff here. And then the front of his jacket will just go this way. Okay, so a few more details in here. So we got some spikes on his shoulder. So we've got like shoulder spike here. And then a spike here. And there. And then like the rest of this shoulder comes down that way. And then a line on his denim jacket just going around his back. And some collar fold lines. And a button there. And then some lines coming down the back here, just for the fold on his shoulder. He's got some buttons on here, like some decorative buttons and stuff. And then, oh yeah, the other side of his collar here as well. So he has what looks like blue and white stripes on the bottom of his arm. So like going down here. So that's blue, that's white. And then some webbing lines on the shoulder. So this comes all the way down the shoulder. Just these light sort of webbing. Lines like this. They're always going across. Like so. Okay, so then elbow goes down and then arm comes up, right? So like his forearm will be there. And then he has a leather strap here. And then the rest of his arm just goes down, like so. And then this black leather strap that goes along his wrist is just here. And give it a bit of an edge line. And then there's all this punk spikes that stick off as well. And some on the actual sticking up from it here as well. So, okay, so his hand, so they drew it pretty simple. So let's, we'll just do it as we see it here. So his thumb sort of sticks out this way. And then around the top. And then we go up to his index finger, right? So it kind of curves around here. And they do these sort of straight kind of fingers. And then down like so. Two knuckles, 1, 2, sort of like a letter M. And then the little baby finger just comes up here. And around the side. Bit of a bump. And then just goes down to the hand. And then there's some knuckle lines here. And then we have all webbing lines on the fingers. So on the fingers, they have these curved webbing lines first. And in across the Spiderverse, like everything's roughly sort of drawn and everything. So don't worry about like perfectly smooth anything. Right, and then we got some webbing lines on his hands as well, and they're just like lightly put in. There, and then coming down his arm. Like that, and then they all go across. Like so. So I just want to check, does he like use lightning and stuff? Spider-Punk. yeah, so like sometimes he'll have like all this purple lightning coming out from like his guitar, but I'll just like add it in like on the edge, just because it's kind of cool. It makes it give that across the Spiderverse kind of style. And it'll just look a bit better. Just all around him, I think. Like so, and that'll all be purple and stuff. So, Spiderpunk. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.